The S-Class is one of the most luxurious and high-tech cars on sale, so when Mercedes announces they're going to make a new one, it really is a very big deal. And so here are the carwow top 10 things you need to know about the brand new Mercedes S-Class. Buying a new car? Head to carwow to get offers from the UK's top dealers. carwow.co.uk, the car buying comparison site. Okay, let's start off with the most controversial part. Now, in the past, the S-Class set the design tone and it was filtered down in diluted form to lesser Mercedes models. Now, though, it's as though this is happening the other way round. The A-Class now seems to be setting the look, and the other models, the more expensive ones, are actually adopting it. This has already happened with the new E-Class, which does look sportier than before, but it's questionable whether a sporty look really suits an E-Class. In my mind, it's definitely not right for the S-Class, a car which should be regal, not racy. It's the same story around the side. Mercedes has got rid of some of the old car's creases, and now it just looks like a longer E-Class, which looks like a longer C-Class, which looks like a longer A-Class. Also, the new car's brake lights are wide and thin instead of tall and round, a bit like what you get on a CLS. But that's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below whether you like this new design or not. Thankfully, the new S-Class's interior does look completely different to any other Mercedes model, and it really is a stunning cabin, better than anything from Audi and better than anything from BMW, in my humble opinion anyway. The first thing that you notice is the massive new touchscreen, but more on that later. The old car's horizontal dash with its big round air vents has gone. Now you get this great big curved dashboard with 4 slim rectangular vents on the top. You can get the S-Class's interior with a load of different trims, but my favourite is this wooden design with vertical metal bars. It looks like a vintage speedboat got a bit fruity with a grand piano. All this wood looks especially good with the car's new mood lighting turned on. And just like before, you can get the S-Class with a panoramic glass roof to make its massive cabin feel even more massive and spacious. The new Mercedes S-Class comes with some really impressive safety technology. For starters, there's the new backseat airbags. These aren't just some extra curtain airbags, oh no. These are proper full-size airbags that pop out of the front seats. This means passengers in the back get the same protection as the driver in a head-on crash. They are optional though, and you can only get them in the long wheelbase models. Another optional feature is the pre-safe impulse side system. This automatically raises the car's air suspension by 8 centimeters if the car detects you're about to be T-boned from the side. This helps send the energy from the crash away from the doors and into the car's floor, which is where the car is the strongest, and so it protects everyone inside. Now, I know you can get something like this on the new Audi A8 and have been able to for a while, but the Mercedes system apparently operates even quicker, hurling the car up in the air a bit like an ejector seat. It's way faster, so it should be even safer. I reckon Mercedes' latest MBUX infotainment system is the best there is from any car maker. Yep, it's even better than BMW's iDrive. And the system in the new S-Class looks like it's going to be even better still. For starters, there's a new central touchscreen, and it's absolutely massive. Like Tesla Model S massive. And it uses OLED technology, so it looks absolutely gorgeous. Problem is, the screen is so big that Mercedes has had to get rid of 27 physical buttons on the dashboard to make room for it. And this means the touchpad and scroll wheel on the center console have gone too. I'm not sure if I like the sound of that. But at least the touchscreen can tell where your finger is even before you've pressed it. And it gets haptic feedback as well, so the screen vibrates like your mobile phone to let you know when you press the button. And just like with your mobile phone, you can actually lock the screen with your fingerprint or by using facial recognition. So there's no chance of your passengers fiddling with anything while you're out of the car. If they do manage to somehow mess with your settings, the Hey Mercedes voice activation system automatically recognizes your voice and will reset everything just as you like it. Also, there's a new heads-up display with Mercedes' latest augmented reality satellite navigation system. This gets new animated arrows that play over a live video feed from the car's front-facing camera. So it's even easier to spot a turning you need to make. Mercedes has even hidden a load of sensors inside the new S-Class that can tell where you're looking at all times. So if you twist your head to look out the back, the car will automatically open the rear sunblind so you can see out. It's almost as though it can read your mind. Mercedes has fitted the new S-Class with some of the most high-tech seats ever made. They come with up to 19 electric motors each. Madness! There are 8 to adjust the seating position, 5 fans to keep your backside cool, and there's an extra motor to open and close the rear-facing 12-inch screens. There are another 4 motors that work with the seat's inflatable air pockets to do 10 different kinds of massage. The seats even have special built-in vibration pads called exciters. Ooh, that sounds rude. Now these actually work like mini subwoofers, so you can actually feel the bass from the Burmester stereo through your back. And it's not just people in the front getting all the toys, you can get the new S-Class with a range of different backseat layouts. There's a regular 3-seat bench, and you can get electric reclining outer seats if you pay a bit extra. Or there's the first class seating, which gives you 2 uber luxurious outer seats and a centre console with the same posh trim as the dashboard. Finally, there's a chauffeur pack which lets you slide and fold the front passenger seat all the way forward for maximum rear legroom. Initially, you'll be able to get the new Mercedes S-Class with 4 different engines. They're all 3-litre straight 6s, and they all come with a 9-speed automatic gearbox. Let's start off with the petrols. There's an S450 with 367 horsepower that will do 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.1 seconds, and a more powerful S500 with 435 horsepower that does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Both of these are 4-wheel drive, and they come with a mild hybrid system. This uses a 22 horsepower electric motor that can take over from the engine when you're cruising to help save fuel, and it'll also give the engine a little boost when you accelerate hard. If you fancy a diesel, there are 2 to choose from. First up is the 286 horsepower S350D. You can get this with rear wheel or all-wheel drive. The rear wheel drive cars do 0 to 60 miles an hour in 6.4 seconds, and the 4-wheel drive versions take 6.2 seconds. There's also an S400D with 330 horsepower. This gets 4-wheel drive as standard and does 0 to 60 miles an hour in 5.4 seconds. Next year, Mercedes will also launch a V8 model, plus a plug-in hybrid with an electric-only range of up to 60 miles. And they'll also add a high-performance AMG S63 model to go up against the BMW M760 Li and Audi S8. If you want to see my full in-depth video review of the new Audi S8 to see just how quick it is, I'm telling you, it's going to surprise you. Click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to go watch the video. Whoa, that's super quick! High-performance headlights is always important on a high-end luxury car, and the new S-Class gets LED headlights as standard with 84 built-in diodes. But you can upgrade to a set of digital headlights. These only get 3 LEDs each. However, they also come with 1.3 million tiny mirrors to project the light exactly where you need it. These mirrors let the new S-Class shine light directly at pedestrians to make sure you spotted them, or it can display warning symbols on the road ahead, a bit like the lights you can get in the new Audi e-tron Sportback. Wait a minute, it used to be that Mercedes pioneered new technology, not Audi. What's going on here? Anyway, the S-Class's system uses data from the satellite navigation to angle the headlights down slightly when you're getting close to the top of a hill, so you don't blind people driving up the other side. The car's interior mood lighting is also pretty high-tech. Now it works as a kind of warning system. For example, if there's a car in your blind spot, the lighting on the door closest to it will flash red to make sure you've seen it. One of the biggest changes for the new S-Class is the option of rear wheel steering. This steers the back wheels in the opposite direction to the front wheels at low speeds, so you can make really tight turns in town. Mercedes says that with the system fitted, the new S-Class has pretty much the same turning circle as an A-Class. However, when you're on the motorway, this system steers all 4 wheels in the same direction to help make the car feel really stable. Also, when you're going at over 100 miles an hour, the air suspension lowers automatically by 20mm to make the car even more planted, though this obviously only matters to Germans who drive on the Autobahn. If you do lots of long distance work, you'll be pleased to know the new S-Class is also capable of level 3 autonomous driving. Now this is basically a nerdy way of saying it can accelerate, brake, steer and change lanes for you on the motorway automatically, just like a Tesla can then. You can even take your hands off the wheel for short periods, if that's legal in your country. But you can't just have a nap behind the wheel. Oh no. The car will make sure you're still paying attention by using 2 cameras that constantly monitor your eyes. Freaky that, isn't it? Mercedes will also introduce a feature that lets you park the car itself in a multi-story car park. It's called the Intelligent Park Pilot function, and it'll work even without someone in the driver's seat because you can control the car using your phone. Once again, that's another feature I'm pretty sure debuted on the new Audi A8 a few years ago. That doesn't really matter though, as this won't be legal to use everywhere and it'll only work in certain high-tech car parks. Shame. Mercedes has spent loads of time in the wind tunnel making the new S-Class as aerodynamic as possible. This isn't to make the car go faster, it's to make the car quieter when you're on the motorway. For starters, you can get the new S-Class with hidden door handles to reduce drag. And the new 18 to 21-inch alloy wheels have also been designed to slip through the air without producing too much turbulence. Mercedes has also fitted special vents inside the wheel arches. These blow hot air from around the engine past the wheels to smooth the airflow underneath the car. Even the struts that make the car's body stronger when you have a glass roof roof fitted have been moved to improve aerodynamics. Now they're tucked away above the exhaust. All this means the new S-Class produces less drag than the old car, even though it's bigger. Finally, we need to talk about the price. Now, Mercedes hasn't said how much the S-Class will cost when it goes on sale, but it's the brand's flagship, so it ain't gonna be cheap. Entry-level cars, if you can really call them that, will cost from around £80,000, and that's without any fancy upgrades. Get ready to spend more than 100 grand if you want a more powerful engine and all the latest infotainment and safety technology. Long wheelbase models will obviously cost even more, and the upcoming AMG S63 versions will be getting on for around £150,000. Now, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest car news, click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to sign up to our free CarWow newsletter. That way, we'll keep you updated.
Please subscribe to this channel for more videos, and if you click on the deals box to the right, you can see how much you can save on a new car at CarWow. Or click on the video windows below to watch another of my videos.